Okay, so I've picked out my ephemera. I'm using what I usually use is my dry medium sketchbook. This is just a Ryman sketchbook that I've had for several years, and I didn't use it for ages because I just really don't think the paper in it is very good. I've tried using wet medium in it, sort of watercolors, but it just doesn't like it. I've tried using what do you call it? What are they called? Bloody hell, what's the word? Posca pens, you know, the paint pens in it, and it just sort of pills. It lifts up the paper. It's really annoying. So I've not actually tested this with layers of mixed media and wet medium, but I'm hoping that because I'm going to be layering on paper with the ephemera, that it's actually going to be okay. Maybe it'll strengthen the pages. So we'll see. This is an experiment. I've not done it in this before. I've done it on mixed media. I've had a couple of mixed media pads. I've done it in little notebooks. I've done it in altered books. I've got some altered books that here's one. Actually, this one is an altered book, and the paper is very, very thin. This is like my earlier forays into art journaling. So that was when I had some leftover paint. So the great thing to do with leftover paint is to, this is one of my spreads for Bois Creatures art class, journaling class. So yeah, and actually this is just regular paper, but what you do is you glue, you know, 2 or 3 pages together and then you work on it. So I guess, you know, I just don't want to have to do that in a sketchbook, because the idea is I can just go in and work in it straight away. So we'll see. I've got several altered books on the go. Some of them are, you know, I'm not massively skilled in art journaling. It's something I sort of dip in and out of. I'm very I go through phases of doing stuff, and I'll like go mad for it for several days or even weeks, and then I sort of burn out and I move on to something else. I sort of go cyclically with things. So, you know, oh no, that's gotten all squidged. That's a shame. Let's see if I can fold that back out. So yeah, so you can see these are like my earlier forays into art journaling. Some of them are very simple, but they don't. I hate this so much. I think, but then I'm loath to sort of cover it because it shows part of like how I'm learning. Again, you can see this is by Bun's sort of Creatures Workshop. This was to create a specific layouts. I'll try to remember to provide links, because they're digital downloads, and this is me working off that premise and then making my own spin on that premise. So you see, once I start doing the classes, my journey, but this is very much Roxanne Coble's style. So I would say, you know, I started sort of here, and then there's some more ephemera in the back there, so you can see where I've been sort of getting pages ready and prepped. But and you know, this is very much Roxanne Coble style, so it's about sort of, for me, practicing and practicing until my own style emerges, I guess. But I've got another couple of her classes to do, so I imagine she'll influence my work for some time at least, or always, because I just really love her style. Okay, so let's do some sticking. I'm going to do a double page spread just because it's nice, it's easier. I'm just going to be using Mod Podge because I don't have any gel medium. I need to order some. Actually, do I have my... I do actually usually use a sort of a little sort of, oh god, this sort of slightly watered down pot. Ugh, if I can open the lid, it's glued on. This slightly watered down pot, it's Mod Podge, but it was just a bit of water just because it's quite thick. So, and I'm just using a really old beat up brush. Actually, that's probably not big enough. Let me just, I've got my cloth there. Oh, this is going great already. So I need to actually, before I start bloody sticking stuff down, I'm going to work out where I want to put stuff. Sometimes I just slap stuff down wherever I feel like it, and other times I will be more measured, more intentional, I guess is the word. So yeah, I'm probably going to speed this up so that it's not too long for you, not too boring. So let's see what we do. realised as I was editing together all the snippets of me making this art journal spread over a couple of days, that it sort of just ends, and then because I then talk about the spread and a couple of other things that I did for sort of a vloggy bit, a studio vloggy thing, I realised as I was also making an extended art journal spread video just on its own with a bunch of those video snippets that yeah, I needed to actually also make a dedicated sort of closing little thing here. This is going great. Sort of a closing part of the video just to show you, because otherwise it just sort of ends really abruptly, and unless you've seen the vlog where I feature this spread minimally, just as a passing part of the vlog, I do talk about it. Does that make sense? Was that absolute nonsense? That might have come out as nonsense, but I've already tried filming this bit several times, and I'm just clearly not being very articulate today. So anyway, this is the spread. It is finite, it's finished. I originally did the eyeballs slightly differently on this little one, this little ghosty, but I felt actually it looked too different to the others, and it looked kind of derpy, but not, like, I don't mind a bit of derpy, but it just didn't go with the rest of the spread. And yeah, I sort of worked into it. There's like little coffins and other these weird little amoeba type ghosty things, like reverse ghosts, shadow people, and yeah, I just really enjoyed it. Again, as I said, based off of the Creatures Workshop that I did that I did from Roxanne Coble of Bois, and again I will try to remember to link that down below. And she's got other courses as well. My husband bought a couple of her other courses. He bought me the lyrical course, and he's bought me her mini journal course, which I'm still yet to do, because I was waiting to get some Christmas and birthday money so that I could buy a few more supplies, because I don't have a huge amount of stuff. I haven't really bought that many supplies over the last couple of years. I'm starting to run low on certain paints, and some things I just don't have at all, so that's why. But yeah, so that's the spread. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching how I did it. I mean, I still think the video is quite long, but I filmed like maybe, I don't know, at least originally it was like half an hour long, but then it's just half an hour of speed painting and drawing and scribbling with music, and I was like, this is just going to be boring for people to watch. So I might try and do some more talky art journaling videos, but I'm still like learning how to do this, so bear with me. I'm just playing around, and we'll see what happens. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried any of the Bois art classes, or any other art classes that you might recommend from other artists or other art journalers you enjoy. And yeah, stay safe, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.